talk inside? You want to talk out here?
I'd rather talk out here.
Okay. How are you?
I'm holding on.
Okay. Fire department checked you out after we left, and our partners stayed back to talk to you earlier, right?
Yes.
Okay, and they said everything's okay?
No, not okay. I didn't want to go because I was thinking they were going to take me to MLK, and I prefer Kaiser, and
Did they tell you if they found anything in their evaluation of you at all?
Just a scratch, no.
Okay.
And I told them I had a headache, which I still do, and
Okay. So first of all, thank you for your patience. Okay, the reason we left is an emergency call came out that we had to go run to help. An active emergency that was occurring at that moment. So that's why we left our partners with you and had them wait to at least get the fire department to check you out to make sure you weren't experiencing any major head trauma and need to be treated immediately. And now that's why we're coming back, but I appreciate your patience, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you kind of gave us a gist of what happened last time. Can you walk us through it again, please?
Yes. I left out of my driveway, turned to the right. Last week I had an email from my neighbor next door complaining about these people hanging clothes on the line, furniture between the house.
Okay.
They got the gas, what do you call it when they read the meters covered up, and the sprinklers.
Okay.
So as I was leaving and I saw the young man there, I didn't know who he was at first until I parked and got out and walked up.
Where'd
And
you
so
see him
said, he was between the houses hanging clothes on the fence again.
Between this house and the neighboring house?
Yes,
Okay.
And that's what the neighbors
He's a
have
resident
been.
of this house?
Yes, and that's
Okay.
what the neighbors have been complaining about.
Okay.
And I've spoken to him several times about hanging their laundry all around the fences, and I even bought them a clothes dryer.
It's okay. Just go ahead and continue with the
Yeah, so then I asked him not to do that. I said, please don't do that. And that's when he said, I don't know, shut up or something. I've got it on video.
Okay.
And he's always belligerent and arrogant.
Okay.
And I was in the neighbor's yard on the other side of the fence when I was telling him that.
Okay.
You know,
On the sidewalk?
no,
Or in
like
the yard?
just like
Okay.
just right
Gotcha.
here.
I got you. The fence separating properties. Okay.
So he started getting indignant, telling me what he's going to do to me.
What did he say he's going to do?
He said he's going to fuck me up.
Okay.
And I'm thinking all behind clothes, you know. So I don't know. We were going back and forth for a few minutes. Then his mother came out, and
So you recognize him as a resident of this property?
yes,
Okay.
he's not supposed to be here. I'm told he's supposed to be in what is that, youth camp or something like
So
that.
his mom came out after you guys
Yeah,
were
right. And first thing she does is start talking about my breasts when we're talking about clothes. And that wasn't appropriate and insulting. And I'm telling her about, not hanging the clothes on the fence because the neighbors have now complained and gave it to me in writing. So that's where it started. Then trying to remember what happened after that, but this lady come running out the house who I've never seen before and don't know.
Okay, she doesn't
And
know
started,
that?
no,
Okay.
started swinging.
Started swinging at you?
Started swinging at
So when
me.
we were here earlier, you said she struck you one time in the face, right?
Yeah, in the hand. Yeah.
With a closed fist or a palm of her hand?
Go ahead.
What? I'm asking. I'm not sure, man.
Well, when somebody's hitting you, you don't know, and you don't see it coming.
I'm just asking, okay? Some people do know. I'm just asking.
No.
And then if I remember correctly, you said you stuck your hand up in self-defense. When she swung a second time, it scratched you, right?
Copy. We tried to get a hard
No, she scratched me on this hand. It had to be the same.
Yeah, but you
time.
said, I remember last time you said it's when you were trying to cover your face. She scratched you, right?
Yeah, either I threw my hand up. I don't know, because I didn't have anything in my hand.
She hit you in the face, and then she scratched your hand, and then what happened?
Yes. And then I'm trying to remember. I remember trying to get in the car and just leave.
Okay.
And that's when Olivia came out, opened my trunk, took out the big...
How'd she open your trunk?
She just opened it.
Is it not locked?
No, it wasn't locked.
Okay.
And she opened it because the fan was sticking out that much from the...
Okay. Olivia, is that the mom that initially came out and started arguing with you? Is
Yes.
that the kid's
Uh-huh.
mom? Okay.
And she, because I'm pulling off now,
Right.
and she opens the trunk,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm thinking like, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
And she pulls the fan out
Mm-hmm.
and throws it in the street to the oncoming traffic.
Okay. And it damaged the fan, right?
Shattered it in
Okay.
pieces
Do you
in the
still have
man's
fan?
car.
Or where?
It's pieces, but I have exact fan
Okay.
like that.
Where's the remainder of it?
It's scattered out in the street. People are picking
How
it
much
up.
did the fan cost?
I was taking the fan to the thrift store. They cost $50 each. There was nothing wrong with them. I got them
$50.
at.
Okay, that's fine.
That's the wholesale. That's
then,
the wholesale, but they were new fans. I got them at.
How much would it cost to replace the fan?
About $150.
Where'd Olivia go after that?
I don't know. I'm standing there still shocked and dazed. I guess she came back in the house.
In the front property?
Yes, she does.
And that woman that hit you, where'd she go?
She got in her car that was parked in the front, and she left.
Can you
I got the
describe the car
license.
to me?
It was a little black car.
How many doors?
I really wasn't focused on the car because I'd never seen it before.
It was a black car?
Yeah, I got the license
What's
number.
the license plate?
I was trying to write it down when he was telling me to stop writing, but it's on a piece of paper.
Okay.
I know
that
it was
woman that hit you.
976. The last three numbers 976. HUU.
The woman that hit you, would you recognize her if you saw her again? Would you be able to identify her out of a crowd of people? I'm only asking because you said it happened so fast. That's why I'm asking. I know she was in front of you, but I'm curious if you saw her again, if you'd be able to identify her and say that's the woman that hit me.
Depending on where the people are.
Okay. So you're not sure. Okay.
She was about five. Yeah, she was about 5'3", 5'2", about 110, 115 pounds.
5'3", 5'2", 110, 115 pounds. Did she use her right hand or her left hand? I'm assuming if she struck the left side of your face and she was facing you, she
it'd
probably
be the
used her
right hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said 5'3", about 110, 115 pounds. What was she wearing? You said she was a female black,
She was
right?
wearing a white shirt.
You said she was black?
Yeah.
Okay, how old do you think she was?
About 25,
okay.
26.
And what was she wearing?
She was wearing a white colored shirt. I got pictures of all of it.
Okay, I'm just asking. She was wearing a white colored shirt and what else?
And dark pants, and her hair was down.
Long black
like
hair?
A weave, yeah, straight.
And Olivia, can you describe Olivia, please?
Yeah, Olivia's about 5'4". She's lost weight, maybe about 130 or 40.
Do you know Olivia's
brown
last name?
skin. She has 3 names, and which ones are real, I don't know.
Do you have this information inside?
I can tell you.
Okay. What's Olivia's last name?
She goes by Olivia Williams.
Okay, and how old is she, do you know?
She's 38.
Do you have Olivia's cell phone number?
Yes.
What is
I'll
it?
get it.
And can you get the license plate for that car, please?
Yes.
If you have the video you can bring out, right?
Or you could see it at the store, too.
She might find the idea objectionable.
Then again, she might not.
Think how lucky I am to have been seated here.
Luck had nothing to do with it.
Hey?
I tipped the steward $5 to seat you here if you should come in.
Is that a proposition?
I never discuss all my gifts.
You've already eaten.
You haven't.
Don't you think it's time we were introduced?
You can know. I'm 26 and unmarried. Now you know everything.
Now, what do you do besides lure men to their doom on the 20th Century Limited?
I'm an industrial designer.
Jack Phillips, Western Sales Manager for King Electronics.
No, you're not. You're Roger Thornhill, Madison Avenue, and you're wanted for murder on every front page in America. Don't be so modest.
Whoops.